just want to see
I can't see your
sides.
PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Box them in though.
We're recording this, Dave?
Yes, I am.
Right? No one ever achieved greatness by playing it safe. This quote could be applied to many people throughout history. In this circumstance, it is applied to my grandfather, Bernard Hagen, or as his grandchildren call him, Buddy. Through the course of this speech, I will convey his greatness to you by illustrating his generosity, success, and kindness, and make his deservedness for the World Hall of Fame abundantly clear. It was humble beginnings for Buddy. He grew up, He grew up in Philadelphia, a few blocks from his eventual wife. It was in the midst of the Great Depression, and this was when his work ethic was instilled. He held numerous jobs as a child, including a paper route, and eventually he saved up enough money to buy his own newsstand and sold papers there. His first and only job in the real world was at Hinkles and McCoy. He started as a lineman, which are the guys in the bucket trucks that you see working on telephone poles. The days were long and hard, but he stuck with it. He climbed up the ladder slowly and steadily, and eventually he got a promotion to foreman, which is the boss of all the linemen. After that, he became a division manager and then a vice president. Finally, his final promotion came when he was named Chief Operating Officer. While you may know a CEO is in charge of the long-term future of a business, a COO is in charge of the day-to-day operations. It was a long trek full of sleepless nights, but he had finally made it to the top. Before his foray into working, he joined the Army. He served during the Korean War, but he did not see any combat. He was stationed in New Mexico for the majority of his time. Even though he did not fight, he still risked his life by joining. Another example of his selflessness is his generosity. His Christmas and birthday gifts are second to none. Because he grew up with an uncertain economic environment, he wanted better for his grandchildren. That is why every Christmas and birthday, while he was working, he put money into a retirement fund for me. That is the epitome of both a caring and generous person. Being made the aforementioned COO was the greatest honor that could have been bestowed upon Buddy. He had worked hard his whole life, and he had finally made it to the top. And becoming one of the top 3 positions of a company that does billions of dollars in revenue every year is certainly the top. Another point of pride for Buddy is his family. Buddy is the father of 3 successful daughters. Each daughter has a child. 1 wonderful grandson, me, and 2 other decent grandchildren. If it came down to it, he would trade the money, cars, the movie stars, the jewels, and all the things he's got for his family. And isn't that deserving of the World Hall of Fame? Bernard Francis Aloysius Hagen. It just sounds great. Guys, I've changed my mind. I don't want you to vote for Buddy for the World Hall of Fame. I want you... No. That would diminish his accomplishments. I want you to vote for Buddy for the Universal Hall of Fame, because that is where he belongs. He is selfless, courteous, generous, magnanimous, stupendous, tremendous man, and he belongs in the Hall of Fame.